In this video, I'm walking through the 3 steps I took to double client traffic in 3 months and the same processes that helped capture more than 100 new AI citations as well. Let me show you how I did it. First, as with just about every single project, is working through strategic keyword research or planning before you get into building content and creating content. And the first part of this is looking at and figuring out content gaps and also looking for low competition keywords and phrases. Now, it always depends on the type of project you're working on and the goals of your project in terms of the intent. And I'll explain more about this in a second. But the biggest things here to look at and think about would be, what content do we not have on the site that competitors currently have? And what content of that does not have much competition in terms of ranking? These then provide us with a great recipe for keywords and phrases that we can likely create content for immediately and work to rank almost immediately as well. Secondly, then, looking at the intent of the keywords and phrases. If your primary goal is just to rank for navigational or informational type searches to just get more traffic to the site, then focusing on those types of keywords is what you'd want to do. But if you want to focus on transactional or conversion style key phrases, then working with those types of keywords is what you'd want to build the content around as well. And then lastly, if you're talking about a 3-month time frame, most times looking at the keywords and phrases that you have a chance to get into the top 20 in that time frame is going to set your expectations correctly and make it easy for you to understand which of the keywords would make sense to focus on. Now, just because a keyword or phrase has competition, it does not mean you can't necessarily rank for it in a short period of time. As an example, I just created a video talking about how I was able to help a client take the DR30 website and outrank a 72, 49, 96, 86, 96, 84, and so on. So take a look at this video as well. Talks a little bit about how to work on this process if you have a lower domain rating and how you can work to outrank websites that are potentially much stronger than you. Step 2 of the process, after figuring out what content you have and what content you want to build, figuring out how to organize this content into clusters, pillar pages, and supporting content is going to make this process much easier for you in the long run. And essentially what this means is a topical cluster or a pillar page is a primary topic or a primary page that you would want to build content around. So as an example, a pillar page or a cluster would be something like metal fabrication. The pillar page would be metal fabrication or metal fabrication services. And then supporting content would be something like stainless steel fabrication or copper fabrication, if that's even a thing. But working to build content that supports the primary pillar or is a subtopic essentially of it is going to, again, make it easier for you to organize this content and, this last part here, build internal links within the content. So you have a pillar page about metal fabrication. You have a section in there about stainless steel, and you link to your stainless steel content from your metal fabrication page. And you can link back to the metal fabrication page from the stainless steel page as well. So building this out and figuring out how your content is going to be organized before you create the content is going to make it easier for you to build a structure that helps search engines and AI understand how your content works together, how it relates, and makes it easier for you to rank. And then step 3 of this process is link building. This is still a process that works extremely well to help build and drive rankings. And the processes here for this project specifically has been working to build homepage authority and build links to the homepage first. And doing this allows you to build trustworthiness and authoritativeness to the main domain and also pass some of that power through to pillar pages and other pages on the website, which again makes it easier for you to rank for any of the keywords and phrases and any of the content you have on the site. So primary key takeaways and 3-step process of this project here. Research drives results. Make sure as you're starting a project that you spend time to figure out how the SEO strategy integrates and works with the website project you're working on. Secondly, content structure goes hand in hand with research, figuring out topics and clusters and pillars and how you want to organize that content and how it will all link together. And then thirdly, links build authority, focused link building on the primary pages, and make sure those pages internally link correctly together. And it makes it easier for any of those pages to rank for the keywords and phrases you're optimized for. And that's it. Hope you got some value from this video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.